Ladies and gentlemen, what is up? Good evening, good afternoon, good morning to all of the Americans out there. I believe in all of the America, it is 4:12, so good morning. Hope you're all doing well today. We're going to be finishing off 100% in the Champions Clash. So we have a lot of pretty straightforward stuff to do. I think we're just going to, face roll through the first few chapters, and then, see what happens when it comes to chapter number 4 and see if we can get through that one without using any items. That'd be a really, really great time. But I'm just trying to think what team we want to bring in fully. I think we want to get in the Symbiote Supreme as well, and that should work. Have any notifications gone out? Right, I'm currently live streaming to an audience of myself at the moment. Right, fun times, guys, if you're watching on demand. Hopefully it goes out in a second, but I'll tweet it out, so maybe we can have one person in the chat that we can talk to. That'd be a really great time. Okay, so we're looking for the thumbnail. Where's the Champions Clash? It's somewhere in here, right? Live now for 100%. Finish! Exclamation mark. Fantastic. Let's tweet that out. And there we go, guys. We've got 6 people in chat now. What is up, squad? Hope you're doing well today. Kevin, Big Boy OG, Slang, Lorcan, Hassanane, Yuval, Stephen Anderson, we also have Abdi, Paul, Carlos, Tyler, good to know, Mike, what is it, 1070, Dark Drift. Hey, what is up, man? Hope it's going well today. What's up with me? I've been recording, man, so much Domino gameplay today. Literally, I've spent like 4 hours recording Domino gameplay today and testing out kind of a few little intricate tips and tricks to see what information I can compile for like an ultimate domino guide, like a big domino tips and tricks video, which I think we'll be uploading a little bit later today, man. But it's been fun. It's been a fun time playing around with domino, man. I played way too much domino today though, but also been playing around that a lot with the 3-star version and recording some sick fights as well. But I know because domino, is the featured champion in arena, a lot of people are going to get domino. So I thought, this week might be a good time to drop a bit of a tips and tricks video, eh? So I'll have to see, man. God, this quest has given me some shit, even though I have seemingly the perfect champions. It is what it is, Nozu. Best of luck trying to salt your way through it, though, my friend. But what are some of the biggest problems for you? Like, I think Hyperion was the biggest eater of, revives yesterday on the free-to-play account. But if we had Awakened Luke Cage, man, I feel like we would have only had to use a handful of revives. But we had to use, I think it was 11 single ones and 1 team one in the end, along with quite a few health potions as well for certain encounters. So it was alright, man, for the rewards. Like, I still didn't find it too bad, all in all, even on the free-to-play. See, did I see the leak by Trukos? Yeah, I did see the Night Thrasher background there. It's looking pretty interesting. I don't know much about Night Thrasher or Darkhawk, and I kind of like looked up both of the characters, and I'm like, well, these seem alright, but I don't really care too much about them as characters yet. So yeah, I don't know, man. They just didn't seem like anything out of the ordinary. But is there a reason to really care about Night Thrasher and Darkhawk? What's the good stuff about them, guys? Or are they just piping off some of that old school nostalgia? Again, I'm sure once I see some abilities, and if they do some cool stuff, then I'm going to be significantly more interested. But I read, I think the Wikipedia for both of the characters, and I was like, oh, well, these champions, I think one of them, is it Night Thrasher that has quite the tragic story, or is that Darkhawk? But I was like, there's a lot more Marvel characters that I would prefer at the top of the list. But again, I will be a fair judge and wait until they're actually in the game to judge them. Yo, what is up, Hoy? Hope you're doing well. Can I do a 4-star champion challenge? I can do a 3-star one, probably for the second chapter, which I might do a little bit later this evening. So yeah. Would be very nice to do a pre-recorded one there. Void killed me several times. Oh man, he's a bit of a pain in the ass, bro. I was so happy with that final Luke Cage one-shot on Void. Speaking of uploading some Luke Cage highlights today, man, because we had some really good ones from yesterday's stream. Bar the occasional nope on his specials, Hype is okay, Corvus and Void are the worst for me for whatever reason. I didn't find Corvus too bad in all honesty, just because I think he's quite easy to stun and then nuke down quite fast if you've got kind of a good rank 4, rank 5. But he can be a bit of a pain sometimes if, you know, you're getting a lot of special ones or you may be taking a little bit too much block damage. I can see how especially a bit more of a stacked Corvus is problematic there. That was a great time, man. Symbiote Supreme putting in work against those low-level Corvuses. Okay. Interesting. So, according to Timothy Rosa, Night Thrasher, or Thrasher, I assume, is basically a non-mentally damaged African-American Batman, and Darkhawk is an android with mystical enhancements. Or Darkhawk, I don't know, seems a little bit more interesting out of the two, but I'm curious to find out a bit more about both the characters, because again, they're very lesser-known Marvel characters, so I hope that they have some very cool abilities as well. But I don't know, MCOC has definitely introduced me to some characters that I've been like, oh, you know, I probably would have never known about this character or cared about them. Like, I really like Massacre as a character. I think Massacre's really, really cool, and I feel like they could do so much with like, for example, like a Massacre movie or TV series. You know, he's such a badass character. I love the machetes, I love the shotgun. Big fan, man. Do I know Captain America Infinity War Synergy Mutants works with Emma? Oh, as in, like, Emma procs it? Oh, I don't think I was aware of that, Gray. That's a really cool little tip, though, man. Certainly do appreciate that. What's that? Your team is Archangel, Magic, Winter Soldier, Killmonger, and Ghost Rider. Maybe I'm just garbage. I definitely have that feeling on a daily basis as well, Nuzu. But I don't think you've got... Well, I'd probably use the Winter Soldier for Corvus, in all fairness. You know, if I was going in with some of those matchups. But don't worry, man. You know, everybody makes mistakes. Is the key thing to remember. I make my fair share of them, and so does everybody else when you actually watch people play live. So, you know, I always say this, man. People can chat as much shit as they want on me, like all the shit in the world. If they can play the game perfectly live and make absolutely no mistakes ever, they can chat all of the shit they want on me. I'm fine with that. You can trash my skills to oblivion, but until you can do that, boys, you got piped down. that's pretty much it. Night Thrasher is also the leader of the New Warriors. I'm not overly familiar with the New Warriors. I've very, as I'm sure you know, Timothy, my comic book knowledge is terrible. It's pretty much non-existent there. Would I awaken Emma Frost with a generic? Would I awaken Emma Frost with a generic? Probably not, because I think her awakened ability, to the best of my knowledge and memory, is a bit more of a nice to have than an essential. So yeah, I probably wouldn't say that she needs the awakened ability. Because I remember out of the two characters, man, like doing the 4-star rank up in gameplay videos, Emma Frost was just such a banging character, even unawakened, and looking into her awakened ability, I know it gives her that damage cap off the special 3, I think it does something else as well. Oh yeah, it also reverses the, what is it, the controls for the opponent. But yeah, definitely doesn't need it in my opinion. There are better characters to use it on. Yo, what's up, B. Daniels? What's up, my man? Rank 3, my 5-star the champion yesterday. Maybe rank 4 him, depending on how he does in the next couple of wars. I have not seen a huge amount of champion gameplay. I don't imagine he's going to be that great for Alliance War, though. I don't know, I struggle to see, like, really high-tier potential when it comes to the champion. I think he maybe has some niche uses on, like, some of maybe the best fighters of the universe as final bosses, if they're ever like really, really stacked final bosses. But I don't know. I'm still a little bit cynical. I just feel like there are better cosmic characters. Like I think Hyperion, Medusa, and Corvus are just better investments, generally speaking. And I'd much rather even go for somebody like a Venom or Venom the Duck or Carnage than the champion. But I think he's an alright character. Just, maybe I'm missing a few bits and bobs off the champion. But He does seem a little bit too niche. Hey Seatin, hope you're having a great day. Should I rank 5 my 4-star Awakened Archangel, Scarlet Witch, Hyperion, Unawakened Star-Lord, and use an Awakening Gem, or rank 3 my 5-star Gwenpool? So I would take up the Archangel, definitely there. The Scarlet Witch and Hyperion, also great options. I don't know, you could take up the Star-Lord as well. Again, they're all good options. There's arguments for each and every single one of them. Out of all those characters, I'd definitely go for Archangel first, though. And rank 3, take in Gwenpool as a 5-star as well to rank 3, man. Pretty great choice. Like, she's got a lot of longevity to the character, and if you want to take her up to rank 4 for your first path in Labyrinth, that is also an option. You top number 1 in this game. By the way, hi. Unfortunately, as much as I may look like the best player, unfortunately I'm not. I'm not too sure if you're aware of this other YouTuber. He goes by Mr. LT, aka Super Gaming Family, and in comparison to that absolute behemoth of a player, I am but a simple peasant noob. So I do regret to inform you on that. Yo, Rab MCL, thank you very much for the £2 super chat there, my friend. Certainly do appreciate that. I believe that is the first, might be second super chat of the day. I feel like I kind of missed one other blue super chat at some point. Oh yeah, it was Gray's as well. Great. I'm so sorry I didn't clock onto that one a little bit sooner, Gray, but thank you very much for all the super chats as well. And Rab, let's get you up there as our blubberiest whale. Defense, is he doing quite well on defense? I find just the champions, at least in our tier of Alliance War, whenever we've seen him on defense, he's just been a very, very easy kill for a lot of people. Just because I think there are a lot of characters that exist that can counter the champion quite effectively, but also there are just, you know, lots of clever ways to play around the champion as well. So yeah, I don't know, man. If he's getting some kills, man, absolute fair play. And you got an excess of tier 2 alpha. See, where did I get all of those units? Oh, mate, Cyber Monday, of course. What, have you been living under a bridge, Zach? Come on, mate. You know it was Cyber Monday this Monday and your boy went all out. Shouldn't come as too much of a surprise. Hey, what is up, Richard? Thank you very much, man. Should I rank 5 my 4-star Stark Spidey, or rank 3 my 5-star Star-Lord? If the Star-Lord is awakened, I would be inclined to go for the Star-Lord, but if the Star-Lord is not, then I would go for the Starkanaut Spider-Man. So yeah, that would probably be my perspective on that one. But there are also, maybe, even in the scenario where Star-Lord is awakened, arguments for the Stark Spidey as well, but the Star-Lord can reach a higher ceiling of power if, you know, you eventually want to take him up to rank 4 for something like Labyrinth. Is it a good option to take Wasp up to rank 4? I think there are much better characters than Wasp in the game to play, especially in the science class as well. So yeah, if you're a very, very skilled player and you've perfected intercepting, then maybe. But if you are still somebody that needs to rely on parrying, then probably not. Just because Wasp is a very, very, very flimsy champion. She is the most flimsy champion in the entire game, and Void and Captain America Infinity War kind of just put her to shame, comparatively speaking. Mr. LT was the pinnacle of gameplay content. He's certainly the most enthusiastic MCOC YouTuber we've ever had. You know, getting incredibly excited. I can't even begin to match that level of enthusiasm that he had toward this game. So I was always a little bit low-key jealous of that. I had 24 because people usually bring the god tier champions to take that node, i.e. Void and Sparky. Yeah, maybe. I'd be interested to see, but Void can still heal reversal against the champion on node 24, and I think if it is a cosmic champion, most people will bring Void because it only blocks the Fate Seal and heal reversal if he's on the final node, to the best of my knowledge. So I think you could still get through that fight with Void, and also you're not going to have any block penetration as well. So again, just to the best of my knowledge, it should be quite manageable for the majority of top tier alliances, or, you know, people with Void to get through it. OG Vision did great against Hyperion. Just used the special one. Oh man, I can certainly imagine OG Vision is a bit of a beast there. I would, I'm really tempted, man. I'm a little bit tempted to get that 5-star version next time he comes around. But, I don't know, man. We'll wait and see on that one. But Steven Anderson, man, huge congratulations. And thank you also very much for the $10 super chat, making you our blubberiest whale of the day. Who to awaken first? Starknaut, Spider-Man, Infinity War, Iron Man, Captain America, Infinity War, or Iceman? Well, I really, if you really want to pump up Starknaut Spider-Man, his awakened ability is very valuable. But I would say it's between Starknaut Spider-Man and putting more damage on him, and also Infinity War Iron Man, and potentially getting a bit more utility there. So I would say Iceman and Captain America Infinity War, not Infinity War Iron Man. Sorry, I just got a little bit distracted from a call from the missus. Sad people did not like Mr. LT's personality. That's why he left MCOC, I guess. He definitely had a lot of people that liked him. I was a bit of a dick at first, but I warmed up to Mr. LT over time because he was just a great source of the memes. But I think I was just a bit of a dick when I first started YouTube, just out of pure jealousy, really, that he had a lot more subscribers than me. So yeah, but he was a fun addition, man, and I think there was that, you know, whatever you're doing on YouTube, whoever you are, there's always going to be putting yourself out there publicly. You always need to accept that there is going to be a high volume of hatred. So yeah, it's just one of those things, man, that comes with the business. Some people are going to like you, some people really aren't going to like you. And that's just how it is, man. That's just how it is. Because everybody's a little bit braver when they're sat behind their phone/keyboard. Hey, Seatin, big fan. Rank 2, a 6-star Iron Man Infinity War or a 6-star Gladiator Hulk. I would go for the 6-star Gladiator Hulk out of those two, man. If I had to pick one, yeah, I would say so. What's that? Oh no, she's not going to be very mad at all. Like, if I decline a call instantly, she understands that I'm live streaming or recording a video, so it's not a problem. She'll just shoot me a message over Facebook, and then I'll reply to her after the stream. Man, we got a system. She'd much rather that than me answer the call on stream. I can tell you that. Oh, well, hopefully not. How good is X23? Pretty good, man. Pretty damn good. I like X23. She's got a lot of damage, bit of regeneration as well. She just doesn't have really any utility. I meant, do you know if the synergy works for Captain America, Infinity War, and Emma? I haven't tested it. What's the synergy again? It reduces special damage the mutants take, right? Do you mean if, like, the special attack reduction doesn't stack gray? Or stacks? What's the specifics? Just so I can get an idea. Just because we're Captain America Infinity War, man, you know there's so much complexity to the character. I'm just trying to remember some of the stuff off my head. Mate, you seem jelly about that 6-star Glad Hulk. Bro, who wouldn't be? I got a friggin' awakened guillotine off my my last 6-star crystal. I'm not overly chuffed about that. I would have much preferred... I don't know. I would have maybe preferred, just for the arena points, man, like a 6-star Deadpool X-Force. We'll have to see. Right, there we go. Corvus is down, man. Prowess 20% passive increase. Oh yeah, it's the special damage increase, right? I imagine it would. Yeah, I don't see any reason why it wouldn't, to the best of my knowledge. I haven't tested it in detail, but I'd like to do a video where we like max out Emma Frost at some point in the near future, because I love the 4-star Emma Frost. I love the 4-star Omega Red. And after this challenge, we're gonna do a crystal opening tonight, and hopefully we get a mutant gem to awaken Omega Red with. But if not, man, I'm just gonna what is it? Use a generic, because we've got now 2 generics, man. And we've got like 4-star Awakening Gems for every single other class. So I'll slap one into a Mega Red, because I want a good core counter there. Jose says, your girlfriend will prohibit you from playing if you do not answer the phone call. 6 exclamation marks. Well, considering you don't know my girlfriend or anything about the confines of our relationship, I wouldn't say you have much of a valid input in terms of that. So she understands. She's pretty damn cool, man. As mentioned before, if I don't answer the phone call, she is aware that we're recording a video or live streaming. She'll shoot me a message, man. We'll sort it out later. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Void worth a generic 5-star? I would say so, Dylan. I would say so indeed. So, go for it if you can, man. I have a maxed out 5-star Emma. Great. Do you have Captain America Infinity War as well to go on with that? Such a hard decision because I have Iceman, Hyperion, Blade at rank 4. Oh man, now you've put in more. You've brought in new factors to this equation, David. Depends on your alliance warpath, man. I would say Iceman's out of the question. Hyperion, Blade, and Glad Hulk. There could maybe be arguments made for each and every single one of those characters. So yeah, it's a tough one, man. There's still good arguments for Blade in certain parts of the game. He can be very, very valuable. And Hyperion is a beast. Hyperion's so good. He is one of the highest potential damage outputs in the game in certain scenarios. But yeah, I love my rank 5 Hyperion. He's not getting too much practical use at the moment, but I can kill most of the Realm of Legends bosses in about a minute, which is great for saving a lot of units on potion farming. Who would I rank 5 as a 5-star? Archangel or Iceman? I wouldn't rank 5 like either one of those characters as a 5-star, honestly. Just because I think, like, you don't need either one of those characters at rank 5 as a 5-star. Just personally speaking, like, I've said this for a while. I think Archangel does, like, everything he needs to do as a maxed out 4-star character. Apart from if you want to take him into Labyrinth of Legends and do a few bosses in there. But Iceman, it kind of depends what you need Iceman for, because he's not really one of the top options for, like, Tier 1 Alliance War, for kind of a lot of immunity paths. I think there are slightly better options to roll with. So yeah, I think the much more desirable double immunities character maybe is a Mega Red for the majority of people, just because he's a bit more, arguably a bit more versatile to dealing with some of the top tier Alliance War matchups. And there's quite a bit you can do with stacked up a Mega Red. But I don't know, man. You can still have a bit of success with rank 5 Iceman. I just think there are better options for certain paths and certain nodes. But hey, if you can make it work, man, you can make it work. And that's the beauty of the game. Even with a broken wrist, Hyperion's damage is amazing. It's very true, man. Very true. Hey, what's up? Give me a beer. Hope you're doing well. Are the Realm of Legends Reward Champions any good? It's always good to have a Ronin, man. Ronin can come in quite useful. Rhino and Cyclops, they still don't really do anything apart from stain your roster forever. So there is that as well. Seatin, do I smoke crack and worship Satan? Well, I don't smoke crack. Is there any way I can tweet you my hero roster and you can see what you think of it? I should do to improve. I don't really have time to break down a lot of rosters at the moment. I don't really have time to kind of bring up Twitter and do that. But if you can tell me, if you got like any upgrade dilemmas in chat, Alex, then I might be able to help. But I think one of the best things to do is just type into YouTube Best Champions Rank November 2018 and maybe have a little bit of a look into some of the most valuable champions in your roster. It's probably what I recommend for the majority of people, because I'd love to have the time to do some in-depth roster workshops, but I don't believe we do today. Just because I've got to get a domino guide out and a couple of other videos as well this evening. Hey, Seatin, does Article 13 affect me as well? It might do if it passes. We're going to have to see what happens, man. I don't know. I'm still skeptical of it actually getting through, and that's why I still remain optimistic on it. But worst case scenario, we just need to pack our bags and move to Poland or America. So, That's the worst case scenario there, which is not the greatest scenario. I don't know, man. Well, you know, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I feel like if Article 13 did pass, then there would be quite the I feel like there'll be quite the revolt amongst the people in the UK in its current state. But who knows, man? We'll see what happens. Hey Seatin, my boss wants to buy your accounts for what is it? 1 million, dude, lol. Well, I don't know, man. I'm a little bit cynical. Just because, you know, your boss has employed somebody that can't even spell hey. So I'm kind of a bit cynical of his legitimate status. So I'm going to have to pass on that one, man. But I certainly do appreciate the offer. But if you PayPal me 1 million, then I'll send you my account details. And I'll be packed up and gone from the MCOC scene by tomorrow. See, my 5-star luck is terrible. I've pulled a Spider-Gwen and Beast as my first 2. Halfway there on my 3rd. Bless me with some luck, hoping for an Archangel, Hyperion, Blade, or Starkey. Bro, I wish you all the best, man. Moving forward, that certainly hasn't been the best so far for you. Is Ghost worth a 5-star generic? She doesn't really need the Awakened ability, but it's very nice to have. If you're a Panaman Pete tier Ghost player, then I'd say go for the generic. But until you've mastered her, I wouldn't say be too keen on chucking that generic in. Legacy recorded his war video in his school bathroom. What an absolute champion there. 10 out of 10, man. Full commitment / addiction to the endgame MCOC. See, and I was born in Poland, been living in England for 12 years now. Poland is a beautiful country. Bro, I've visited, what was it, Poland earlier this year. Krakow, my friend. It was beautiful. We had a really, really good time. My friend Ryan was backpacking across Europe, met him in Krakow, and we just got absolutely slaughtered for 3 days. So that was a really great time, man. I really enjoyed it. But Poland, the houses over there make me very sad, man. They make me very, very sad because they're all so beautiful. Like, they're all such like well-made, unique houses, and they're all so cheap as well. So it's definitely, you know, a little bit depressing coming back to England and having a look at some of the house prices over here. When I upgrade my champions, is it good to use all the ISO 8 I can, or should I only use the ISO 8 for that specific class? Well, it's good to use, you know, ideally be efficient as possible and put the class at ISO into corresponding champions. But yeah, don't be afraid to use some of the basic ISO as well if it kind of is an urgent upgrade of priority there. But if that's kind of the level of question that you're asking, I'd probably suggest a video called 15 Pro Tips for Beginners, sorry, 20 Essential Tips for Beginners is going to be quite helpful to you. That's a beginner guide that I recorded, what was it, a month and a bit ago now? So it's got a lot of very good information if you are fairly new to the game. See, and I've got a 5-star skill awakening gem and 50 5-star skill stones. Should I awaken and rank 3 a Taskmaster or a 4 Ragnarok, or wait for Blade and Aegon? I can tell you that Aegon is going to be an option that's about 10 times better than the Taskmaster or Thor Ragnarok. So yeah, I would probably wait for either 2 of those characters. If you're not in any rush to upgrade a champion there, Answorth, just because Blade or Aegon, man, are going to be substantially more valuable. And one of the things that just keeps on going up and up is the amount of 5-star champions available. So yeah, hopefully you can pull that Blade or Aegon sometime early next year. Well, I guess it's just America then, man. Gonna have to get me some of that freedom. But we'll see what happens. It's just one of those things where there's just so much going on, like, politics-wise at the moment. Like, it's Article 13 for the EU, but we've also got Brexit, man. Are we going to be in Brexit? Are we going to be out Brexit? I don't know what's happening, man. I just, there's so much that it's, you know, I'm just going to... there's so much that can constantly change in life that it's not a great idea to overly worry too much. You know, take it day by day, see what comes, and if a day does come where, you know, I open up YouTube and it's like, you can't upload from England, then I guess I'm going to have to sail west then, and try and start a new life in America. But we'll see what happens, man. Like, figure out as it comes. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. Like, as it is right now, I'm very, very happy in England, so I'd be absolutely gutted if I did have to look at relocating. But I'm sure even in those circumstances, there might be some clever ways to use some interesting tactics to play around whatever might come in the future. So we'll figure it out, man. You notice the houses in Poland too, bro. It's hard not to, mate. They're everywhere. Like, it's so nice, man. So nice. I think definitely, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever visiting Europe on, like, maybe you're an American, you're a young American lad thinking about backpacking at some point in the future, go to Krakow in Poland. It's a very, very good place for nightlife, if you enjoy that, but it's also a very beautiful city as well. So how's my utmost recommendation there? Come to Canada, maybe as well. That's it. Yo, what is up, Bess? Hope you're doing well. Magic worth a generic 5-star awakening gem. If I 565, does she need a high sig stone, or does McDonald's breakfast give you that little kid feeling? Oh, sorry, I thought this was all wrapped up in one question, man. I would say if you are going to take magic up to rank 565, I would go ahead and use the Awakening Gem. I actually don't know if she needs a high sig level or not. I don't know if there are any, like, pro-tier Magic players in the chat that might be able to shine some perspective on whether or not Magic needs, like, a high signature level. I don't believe she needs that much, to the best of my knowledge. But yeah, I don't know, man. Just have no idea. And does McDonald's breakfast, you know, I must admit, Bess, I am a huge fan of the regular McDonald's menu, but the breakfast menu, at least in England, it's a little bit naff. I think everything McDonald's breakfast in England tastes like a little bit too plastic. I mean, most of the McDonald's day menu does taste quite plastic, but the yeah, the breakfast, what is it, the sausage and egg McMuffin, man, is a little bit, just, it's a little bit vile, in my opinion. So I'm just not the best fan of it, but bear in mind that the McDonald's in England and the US, man, two different ball games there. You have a much nicer McDonald's in the US. Yeah. Well, a lot of Canadians in chat, but you know, we'll see what comes in the future, man. It's a time of a lot of you know, lots of stuff is changing in the world, so it's just having to adapt and deal with whatever challenges that we have ahead of us. But again, I just want to express very, very happy in England, man. Got tons of great friends, family over here, so we'll see what happens, man. Seeing, have I ever tried rock climbing? I used to do rock climbing as a teenager. I was quite good at it, actually, at certain points. And my sister's boyfriend is an absolute lunatic. He does kind of the raw rock climbing, where he'll just go to, you know, certain cliffs and stuff and climb up them. He's a little bit insane, man, but I love him. He's a good lad. But, yeah, I don't know, the MCOC finger training, you know, it has other uses as well. She does, yeah, well, people are saying that ideally you want the highest sig possible, best, from what we've gathered in chat so far. Next time you are in the Straits, check out Bojangles. Breakfast will never be the same. Wow. Is that the tagline for Bojangles? I really hope it is, man. That's a really good, like, marketing tagline. Seems interesting. Ben says, better hurry fast into America before we build that wall. Don't know, man. You're a little bit slow. It's been what, a couple of years now. I don't see any don't see the foundations of that wall going up. It might be a little while, man, a little while. But you know, by the time you build the wall, like, everybody is gonna have super strength drones that you can buy off Amazon that can just fly over it. So, you know, it doesn't seem like a bit of a great investment, but hey, what do I know, man? I've never heard of Dairy Queen, and I'm in London. What's the reference to Dairy Queen? Is Dairy Queen? Oh, yeah, I don't. Oh, sorry. Somebody was asking, is Dairy Queen in England? No, not to the best of my knowledge, my friend. Seatin, you a bird? Yeah, thanks. Cheers. I guess that's nice. Is it nice? I don't know. Thank you. Is he? Yeah, man. He's just absolutely ridiculous. Cause he's into, you know, all the parkour and free running and stuff. So just an absolute mad lad, as we would say. What's the best meme of November? Oh, what meme did I like? I kind of like the just ludicrous, they did surgery on a grape meme. That one was it was a little bit short-lived, but I found all the memes and how ridiculous they got mildly entertaining for a period of about 2.5 days before, much like every other meme, it started to lose its novelty and faded back into irrelevance. Seeing as there are certain places in the States I would like to live, ideally I'd like to, like, live in, I don't know, I'm kind of, like, my kind of longer term goal is to, have both a house in the States, or a place in the States, and also a place in the UK. Like, I want to get a place of my own and pay it off within the next 10 years. Ideally, I'd like to have it, like, fully paid off by the time I'm 30, which I think is within the realm of possibility with a few smart investments and some good life decisions. So, you know, we'll see what's up, man. We'll see what's up. And by the time I'm 45, maybe have a place in the States as well. Just chillin', mate. Mad lad, that's as PewDiePie would say also. Well, the words mad and the words lad aren't overly rare. Yo, what's up, Stephen Jackson? Congratulations on your 36th birthday today, man. Certainly hope you have a good party time. Are you off to, you know, nip around the corner to a bit of Vegas for for a weekend of incredibly great life decisions? But either way, man, hope you're doing well, man. Certainly wish you all the best. What's up, Seatin? I did a 3-hour, 18-minute Legends run this month. I think that will hold. That sounds like a fairly good time. It's always quite competitive, but I think what I tend to say is anything under like 3 hours and 20 minutes, I reckon you're in for a fairly good chance. But again, it always depends who else is running that Legends race. So yeah, it might be possible, man. How high do I think the cutoff is going to be for Domino 4-star? I think it's going to be just over 4 million. I'd say 4.5 million is probably going to be a pretty safe place to go. But 5 million, if you just want to sit back and feel no stress for the 2 hours that you're waiting on the cutoffs. Oh, Timothy, I'm gonna do a video on that, man. That's actually like on my list for next month as well. So yeah, as soon as they all come out, I'm gonna review, because I was thinking about this. I actually kind of like drafted a bit of a list as well, man. But this year is difficult for best characters, because this year has been by far the most banging characters out of any year that we've ever had in Marvel Contest of Champions. So they have done really, really well on a lot of the new characters this year. Like, think this year started with Void. And then think of all, like, the characters that are like, wow, man, I'd love to have this character after Void. There's a lot of them. There's a lot of them. Well, technically Sentry started, but he doesn't really count, man. How many times have I visited the States? How many times have I? Quite a few times in the last couple of years. I think about 5 or 6 in the last couple of years. Been to New York twice, California 3 times. I think it's been 5 total in the last 2 years. Had so many great times, so many great memories, man. Like, I love visiting the US. It's really, really fun. Whenever I go over to the US, I've always got, like, so much to do. I'm always, like, meeting, like, crazy people on a daily basis. And it's just an absolute treat, mate. Absolute treat. Kind of an easy choice mystic-wise, am I right? You're not wrong. You're certainly not wrong there. Yo, what is up, Nira? I hope you're doing well, man. Looking forward to 2018 salty moments. Oh my goodness. I need to, that compilation took me like a full day to pull everything in it last year, so it's going to be a fun one to maybe try and weave together. Archangel or Domino to Awaken? Definitely Archangel out of those two. Should I rank 5 Corvus or Cap Infinity War? I would say Corvus. Definitely out of those two. Right, let's go for a bit of Symbiote Supreme here. Corvus has been nerfed, is that right or fake news? That, my friend, is fake news. Corvus, to the best of my knowledge, has remained untouched. But I would not expect... I would expect to see many champions next year, which are basically, in terms of their defensive abilities, a fuck you to Corvus. So don't be surprised if there are many anti-Corvus champions next year. What's up? See amount of gambling addiction we won't actually deal with. I assume you meant he won't actually deal with. And as long as it's a, you know, not entirely funded out of my back pocket gambling addiction that seems to be generating me more and more money the more I gamble, it makes a lot of sense to continue, kind of relishing in this moderately functioning level of gambling addiction that we have at the moment. Do I think the list of the best champions in the future, do you think the list of best champions in the champion signature ability description will be continually updated by Kabam? Interesting. I don't think so. I think it's probably only going to have those 12 characters, but it might do in the future. They want to make, that's certainly a way to, like, buff up that character. So yeah, maybe, man. I'd definitely like to see it expanded a little bit more, or have certain synergies that could make, like Captain America Infinity War, like a cosmic champion, makes it active against all cosmics, science makes it active against all science, blah blah blah. That'd be very, very nice to see. What are my thoughts on 5-star Hela? Like, not the worst champion out there. She's got some pretty alright damage if you know how to play her quite well. And she can be very useful for the final chapter of Variant. Especially if you've awakened, man. That cheap death on certain fights and scenarios can come in very handy. So yeah, I think Hela has some uses. She's definitely still behind some of the top cosmic options in terms of, like, overall desirability and performance, but she can put in some nice work in the right scenario, and her cheat death and indestructible can be really, really valuable. What's that? Any chance you can do Chapter 1 Round 4 with 4 stars? I'm going to do a video on Demanduma a little bit later where I try and do one of the lanes for 3-star champions. So I think that might be even more interesting. Because today I just want to get it done because we have 5 more paths to do. Just as quickly and easily as possible. So we can do a crystal opening. I think about 6:30. Or maybe 7. Right, definitely mistakes were made there. Oh, where's my ability to play gone? Seatin is 5-star Void, worth rank 4, unduped for war defense or maybe offense. I wouldn't say so, man. Just because he's a lot less valuable and reliable, doesn't really have much of a use, is going to apply those debuffs a lot slower, so he's very, very easy to fight unduped. Even like to a knowledgeable player, a 5-star Awakened Void is quite easy to deal with. And, you know, half the people at the top of the game have a rank 5 Awakened Blade anyway. So yeah, I wouldn't say I'd even bother looking at Void until he's awakened. But yeah, Steven Anderson, dude, thank you very much for another $5, man. We're going to get you up there, updated. That's $15 total, man. Thank you very much for all the support. Certainly do appreciate it. Can I show Doc Ock gameplay for round 4 Hyperions? I think we've got some Doc Ock gameplay if you want to check out the variant stream. But unfortunately, I'm not going to be bringing Doc Ock in today, my friend. I don't know. We might do. We might do. Just not the best option. I think we'll probably stick with Symbiote Supreme for this clear. But yeah, we do have. If you want to look up the Chapter 2 variant live stream, we do have some gameplay there. And you know, we've also got the 6-star Doc Ock and rank up and awakening video. Sorry, not rank up and awakening video. The 6-star level up and gameplay video. That's the one that we did a few weeks back as well. We've got plenty of Dr. Octopus stuff available on demand if you are looking to watch that type of content. But thank you very much, man. When I rank 5 in the current state of the game, I think the thing is for a lot of alliances, for some individual content, I think he's really worth it. But a lot of the decisions people make are kind of for their lane in Alliance War, and it depends really what you want to Blade for, I guess. He's still a good rank 5, but the problem is that so many people have got Blade up the top that a lot of alliances need people who have ranked up other champions than Blade to rank 5, or have other rank 5 options for clearing. I can still be really, really good though. If you're kind of not fussed about the top tier of Alliance War, I would say go for it. But if you're somebody that wants to get up there and play in the Platinum brackets, I would look at other options for certain paths that alliances might want you to take. But, you know, Blade still has a tremendous amount of value in stuff like Labyrinth of Legends, Act 5 variant, all sorts of new challenges. I imagine he's going to be good for quite a lot in Act 6 as well. Good for high-tier Alliance quests, especially with that regeneration, dungeons. So, a rank 5 can still put in a lot of work. Is 4-star Archangel still useful? Definitely, my friend. 1,000,000% there. 4-star Archangel is the absolute god MVP. Just never seems to go out of fashion. Alright, let's go for Path 2. And the Iceman might be a little bit brutal if we can't play well, so hopefully we can play well. Fingers crossed. Let's go for some of these magics of Captain America Infinity War. Oh, what was that quick shot? Saw some interesting pocket biz info. When you have time, I tweet the Pocket Gamer Biz MCOC Cyber Monday revenue at you. Spoilers, second highest globally, first in the US for revenue. I'm actually interested to have a bit of a look at that now. Just because the Pocket Gamer articles, they always intrigue me a little bit. Exploded. Has it actually got the actual figure, though? I really want to know, man. Dun dun dun. Have we got actual numbers here? Oh my gosh. Kabam's mobile fighting game Marvel Contest of Champions reached a massive 3.3 million on players spending this past Cyber Monday. That figure was reported by Sensor Tower and marks a 283% revenue increase for the licensed brawler in the space of 1 week. They always milk Cyber Monday, man. They definitely know this. And that was 21% higher than its previous record of 2.75 million back on July 4th. Contest of Champions, #1 hit among all mobile games, US on Cyber Monday, blah blah blah. Took #2, second to only Tencent's monolithic MOBA Honor of Kings. State that of 2.8 million of the spending came from the games top marketed in the United States, making up 85% of total revenue. Week-over-week growth from the preceding Monday in the region increased by 767%. Interesting. Well, you know, Marvel Contest of Champions are making a shitload of money, man. What's new? What's new? Oh, but 3.3 million in 1 day, that's alright. That's certainly a little bit more than their average million and a bit in a day. So they're doing okay, boys. Oliver Raven, thank you very much for the super chat, man. 5-star Undupe Domino, Stark Spidey or Void rank 4. I love you, Seatin. Dude, definitely Stark Spidey, man. 100% out of all those champions. Domino with a bit of a second there, but I would say Void is definitely not worth considering rank 4 until you get him awakened. Whale milking success. But 3.3 million, man, that's quite good. In terms of 1 day, I feel like, I'm not even kidding, guys, I feel like it's quite a bit higher than that. I don't know where Tower Sensor get their data from, but I've actually looked at a lot of these websites in detail, and a lot of them are actually a little bit, the ones that claim to report on actual revenue are a little bit wrong. So yeah, I don't know, man, it could have been more than that. I reckon it probably was. But that's, you know, the game taking 3.3 million in 1 day, that's alright, I guess, you know? Definitely buy a few pizzas for the office for that one. 583%. Oh, did I mispronounce one of those? Sorry if I got that wrong. But yeah, like MCOC, they can very easily... The thing is, like, anybody that knows the game knows that they can make that kind of money in a day whenever they want to. Like, they just need to put out a really, really good offer. It's as simple as that, man. They can just absolutely milk the fuck out of so many people, but they very actively choose to manage their economy incredibly carefully to create beyond inflated sense of wealth associated with a lot of the 5-star and 6-star characters. Which in turn has some benefits to a certain extent. But obviously they are, you know, it's a giant whale milking operation. But as well, it does feel good, like on the free-to-play account, when I get through something like the Champions Challenge yesterday in like 2 and a bit hours, and then I know I'm sitting on something equivalent to about, you know, $200 worth of rewards. That's like a, oh man, look at these rewards, they're great. As a player, I'm like, oh, look what I just snagged with all my elite free-to-play skills. So that's all right there. Yo, what is up? Eagle Plane and Anchor, Red Hulk, Gladiator Hulk, or Wasp? Who should Wasp there? Who should I awaken? As a 4-star character, 5-star character. I think if I was gonna max out any one of those as a 4-star, I'd probably go for the Gladiator Hulk. Pardon me there, had a little bit of a belch. My apologies. We're going to be doing an opening a little bit later this evening, John. So it's going to be a separate one. Seatin, love your stream, mate. Come to Australia sometime. I would love to come to Australia sometime, man. Really, really cool. It's definitely on the to-visit list. I'd love to visit Australia, New Zealand as well. The wildlife does scare me a little bit in Australia, man. There have certainly I've certainly seen some large creatures you have in that outback down there. But the Australia, I really like Australian culture and banter and lingo. It's fantastic, and their accents as well. It's great, man. I love cultures that embrace kind of good banter, and New Zealand seems fantastic as well. Got to keep in mind that this is all digital items and currencies that we don't actually own. Spend $1 million or nothing, you legally... spend $1 million or nothing, legally you own the same amount. That's very true, man. That's very true. It's the dark reality of gaming is that Kabam, tomorrow, if they wanted to, could shut off the servers. And all of the money you've spent could disappear into a black void of nothingness. But sadness and regret. But the good news is that Marvel Contest of Champions is making so much money that that's not going to happen for quite a while. But it's one of those things, man. I've had like many games that I've played MMORPG-wise where, you know, I've invested a lot of time, a bit of money, and the game's like ended up shutting down. Like WildStar shut down the other day. Played the crap out of that launch, man. Used to be a really hardcore player, but I kind of quit that one before everything hit the pan. Like, I quit it actually very, very shortly after launch. But it's just one of those things. I kind of ultimately view, like, time and money as, like, interchangeable, because they, at least to me as a self-employed person, they are. That's just always the view that I've had. You know, in this kind of day and age, if you have time and the dedication and a little bit of smarts, you can kind of hone yourself in on like really anything that you want to, because education is just so out there and freely available, and there are so many interesting and creative ways to make cash that time is money, boys. Time is money, as the goblins would say in Gadgetson in World of Warcraft. Time is money, friend. It's very true, man. Those goblins, they taught me a lot about life, and now I'm a goblin officially. So that's great news. Boosh! There we go, boys. Right. Who did I recommend first? Keep in mind I have a 5-star rank for Domino, so I use Red Hulk. Or, in that case, you might want to max out the Red Hulk, man. I think the Red Hulk and Gladiator Hulk are both really good options. There's good arguments for both, but yeah, it depends if it's a 4-star or 5-star variant of the character. What's that? Seatin supports Pewds. I enjoy PewDiePie. There's certain times where he's made videos where I've been a little bit like, he made one hating on Marvel like earlier this year, and it was a really stupid video. It was really, really stupid and incredibly misinformed. And that's the only time I've been like, Felix, like, son, what you doing, mate? What you doing? Like, this just isn't even coming from a good place. It's just like, you don't understand the hype around Marvel movies, and that's fair enough. But you've got to understand that just people generally enjoy this, and there's certainly nothing wrong with that. Ever been in Norway or considered going there? I haven't, but I've heard it's a very beautiful place, so I would love to visit at some point. Right, we have got a little bit wrecked using Symbiote Supreme here. Right, hopefully that's gonna just about take us back. Oh no! Right, I've caught this one up. I'm just gonna go for the champion after the man and reset it. Yeah. No, quick shot. I 100% agree there. I think Disney are just trying to move everything over to their streaming service so that they can, you know, take some of the market share off Netflix. Which makes perfect sense of all their IPs, man. So they put all the Marvel stuff in one place, and all the Disney stuff. Yeah, just that everybody's gonna pick up a second Netflix, man. See, why not do this part of the quest with 4 stars too easy with my 5-star champions? Because I'm not too bothered about doing a challenge live for this, but I want to do a 3-star run later, which is going to be even better than doing it with 4-star champions. Because, yeah, it's entirely possible. I'm really not too difficult at all with 4-star champions. So, yeah, I think 3-star ones is much more of an interesting challenge to do. 3 stars and kind of take the hardest path. So yeah, we'll get onto that one a little bit later. There we go. Oh, I still need to, Steven Anderson. Hopefully I get around to it sometime next year, man. That'd be really good. Should I do a first clear in Variant or Labyrinth of Legends? Kind of depends on your roster, man. If you got like a really good rank 5 champion for your first path in Labyrinth, probably want to smash that out first. But if you've got a very diverse roster and have solutions for every single one of the chapters, then you may want to go for Variant. So yeah, it's a bit of a tough question, but Act 5 100% definitely comes before both of those if you have not already smashed that one out. Oh, I should probably bring in Hyperion for Void. Just not really thinking too much about the matchups today, man. We are just face rolling our way through at the moment. Yo, what's up, Katie Candy? Hope you're doing well. What about Chapter 2? Is it doable with 550? Chapter 2 of this one? Yeah, definitely. It's doable with maxed out 4-star champions, if you got the skills, and a few units for revives maybe. I mean, it's possible with no revives if you can play really, really well, and have the right characters, or a few of the right ones. But yeah, kind of all depends on your setup and what you have available. My Blade is in, what is he in at the moment? Alliance Quest. So no access to Blade right now. Oh, right. I'm feeling a sudden heat wave, man. I feel like I got the heating on maybe a little bit too much. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let me quickly turn down the heat a bit. It's getting a bit too hot in here. Oh. There we go, boys. Is Cable worth grinding for an arena next week? Not in comparison to like Domino Massacre and Ghost and Wasp. So yeah, I don't know, if you're really, really new and you don't have a Cable, then he's alright. But if you can grind for Domino, then you definitely don't need a Cable ever. So that's what I'd suggest. Consider my first LoL run. Will a rank 5 unduped Starkanaut Spider-Man cut it? Definitely, mate. There were people that muscled through Labyrinth back in the day with a fully maxed out 4-star Rocket Raccoon. So that Starkanaut Spidey run is going to be a treat, mate. Just pulled a Sabertooth as a 4-star. Is he worth an Awakening Gem? He doesn't really need an Awakening Gem, to be honest. Like, his Awakened ability really isn't that valuable. So yeah, I'd save the Awakening Gem for a character that needs it a little bit more, because even unawakened, man, Sabertooth is an absolute beast mode character. I should have made sure Magic was stunned, or maybe gone for Cap. Right, sorted, boys. What's that? So I'm considering doing map 6, but I'm in the same time zone as you. How is it? How long can you go on energy cap and still 100%? So it all kind of depends on your paths and your alliance, John. Like, map 6 is kind of a big coordinated effort. A lot of it isn't too bad, man. I need to, you know, move through section 1 in the evening, so I've just got a path that I can kind of blitz through there, and then I wake up, I go path 1 and take the far poison path there. And if I've got like a top character in my team, I might go for a bit of an attempt on Void. Right, we're gonna balls it. This might work really well, or it's gonna backfire. Hey, it worked really well. I'll take that one, man. Great times. Great times. But yeah, it can be alright, man, but it's all about, you know, what paths and responsibilities you get. I'm just going to see what happens, Jason, when it comes to Article 13. Because, yeah, we'll see, man. There's so much up in the air at the moment that I don't want to get too ahead of myself and panic too much just yet. Because, you know, it's a very, very complicated situation in England at the moment. As you may be aware if you follow international news. In terms of what the hell is happening with our country at the moment. But, you know, we'll wake up, the sun will still shine, something will happen. I might just have to resort to my second career of becoming a professional lap dancer. So, I don't know, man. Need to get back on the treadmill. If I could give Mrs. Katie Candy a signature move in MCOC, what would it be? Oh gosh, I don't know. It would be dank gifts. Best Twitter gifs around, something like that. Katie Candy throws out the most appropriate Twitter gif in response to the tweet. Something like that, man. Just be the perfect gif. Just hits the opponent with a perfect gif, and they laugh, reduces their ability accuracy reduction. Maybe they're stunned as well. Something like that, best. Alright, let's chuck in a cheeky little 5 combo there. That's why it's not a bad idea to rank 5-5 Pyrian, man. Oh, he is so much fun. So, you know, just maxed out my second 3-star Archangel. Oh, man, he's definitely going to help quite a bit. Congratulations on that one, dude. Honestly, I get more money as a lap dancer. Of course I would. I mean, like, I'm, you know, incredibly attractive man. A lot of people say Seatin. It's all those mediocre crystal openings and terrible skit videos that made you popular in MCOC. But I really think it's my overwhelmingly good looks, really. Like, a lot of people do say, Seatin, you've only got those subscribers just because you're a handsome young lad, and you know, they're not wrong. They're not wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Can a 5-star rank 4 Archangel for Void? Oh, bro, I use my 5-star rank 3 Archangel for Void, so definitely Snowberry, definitely. How much units did I spend on Whale Milker? So I didn't actually end up spending any units, but we did use 11 single revives that we had in the stash and 1 team revive. So that would have been the equivalent to about 540 units, and also some potions as well, which we got some from a mixture of Realm of Legends farming with Medusa, and those those daily crystals as well. Yo, what is up, John? Thank you very much for the super chat, sir. Certainly do appreciate it. Oh no, we got Limbo there. That's a bad time, boys. Bad time. Oh, I thought I was going to push her over. Well, that kind of sucks a little bit. That'll push her over. See, no Limbo there. Perfect. Pro play, boys. Pro play. Oh no, I got hit. And now my soul is sealed permanently. That was messy, but it's down, man. It's down. My 4th 6-star was the same as my 3rd. Oh no, John, that's horrific, mate. Not an Awakened Deadpool X-Force. I really hope he gets a long overdue buff next year, man. I really, really do hope they're actually planning on buffing some of these completely useless characters they keep on adding into the 6-star pool. It just, it salts me up a bit, my friend. It salts me up a bit. Yeah, we're on the first chapter, Kyle. Just doing, what is it? The 4th quest at the moment. Oh, just about. Bit of clutch there, we'll take it. Right. Backup option. See what happens here, man. It's possible to get regular Deadpool from a premium crystal. Nah, man. He's only available during very special events and pretty much that offer that's only for the first like 14 days of playing the game. Oh, no. Right. Well, we might not die here, but it was less than ideal, boys. It was less than ideal. 0 out of 5 on featured so far. Oh, man, that is not a great time at all. Those featured 5-star crystals, man, they can be very all the featured crystals are just designed to be like massively hit or massively miss. They're such a gamble, man. Such a huge gamble. First 6-star Drax, I died instantly. I think there are definitely worse characters to pull than Drax. Drax is okay, but certainly, you know, not really what you want to see out of your 6-star. Right, special 2. We're fighting so sloppy on this. Let's go. Come on, Iceman. Time to use the Hyperion healing. Maybe, man. Maybe. We'll see what ends up happening. I don't know if we can push for... I think we'll just go ahead and push for the final path anyway. See what we can do. See what happens. Alright, gonna end the combo a little bit early, just because I want to start charging up those heavy attacks if I can. It's the special free and instant knockout, right? We're gonna gamble! No, no! Oh, come on! No, Void's Incinerate immune, isn't he? Oh, crap. All part of the plan, boys, you know? Just living on the edge. Whoa. Oh, Fruits, congrats, man. You definitely went on the much luckier side there. Huge congrats on that one. Seen pulled a 6-star Karnak any good? Well, if you gotta lug around a high-level Medusa... So if you got to lug around a Karnak when you're playing Medusa, it might as well be a 6-star one. So there's that very small silver lining there, my friend. But aside from that, Karnak's definitely not the best, but it's got a bit of True Strike. Yeah. A bit of damage, very small amount of damage, but yeah, could have been much better, man. But could I play a Karnak? Might as well be a 6-star one. Ah, there we go, boys. Smoothed out, jammy. It's all intended, guys. All next level tactics. First 5-star Yellow Jacket. It's not the worst, man. I like Yellow Jacket. It's alright. I wouldn't... There are much worse champions than Yellow Jacket to pull as your first 5-star, my friend. But I think if Command adding daily challenges, they could award you units or something. I mean, that's pretty vague in terms of, like, the content introduction. I mean, there are a lot of, like, daily challenge things with the monthly events they do. Depends what the challenge was, really. Oh, no. Did we not end up taking any limbo damage there? Oh, cool. Right, might just stack up heavy attacks. Let's try and go for just one big specialty this time. Oh no. It's well annoying. Alright, this wasn't some of the best decisions we've ever made. Man, I'm rubbish at getting these parries today. Right, straight in the bin, boys. Should I take magic to rank 5, even unduped? Try and find a way to awaken her if you could, but if she's going to be very valuable to you for Alliance War unawakened, then I would maybe go for it. Right. Let's go for Hyperion here. Let's see if we can get a really good specialty this time. Special 2 chain and just cheese is what we're going for, boys. That's the tactic. If you missed the video yesterday of me getting that Korg down in variant with Hyperion, man, that was a pretty sick video. Like, I really, really enjoyed that one. I can't believe we got that Korg down with Hyperion. Roulette Zug cheese, man. I love it. Great tactics. Can anyone be helpful for a 10-second stun KO? So you don't want to go for that tactic just because the final path in Chapter 2, if that's what you're trying to do, doesn't have that node. So it's like it doesn't work all of the way there. So like, just don't really worry about it. It's kind of more of a novelty thing than anything else, in my opinion. Like, I should have probably gone Captain America for this lad right here. Oh no! I went to attack in because I saw he was stunned. And we got a little bit wrecked. Right. It's got to be it, man. Assassin's Range Special 2. There we go. Just about. It's opened a 5-star Doc Ock this morning. Oh, bro, I love Doc Ock, man. Doc Ock's great. I check out the 6-star Doc Ock rank up and gameplay video. He's going to have a bit of use in 5.3 and 5.4. I don't think anything too specific there, but he's very good for quite a few fights in variant, man. So yeah, I can imagine he'd have some sort of application there. Right, let's go Hyperion again. My first 5-star with Cyclops on 2 accounts. Any tips? Oh man, that is unfortunate. Spam the special 1. Keep your head up, focus on your better 4 stars, and keep stay on that grind, man. Okay, are we gonna get the stun? No stun. Oh no, what a sad time. Oh, I need lots of combo hits fast. Ah! Come on, let's get the stun, boys. Easy. All part of the plan, mate. All part of the plan. Whew, maybe a little bit too close for comfort there, but we'll take it. We'll take it. Okay, Corvus. Who did I want to use for Corvus? This one does have Limbo, so I think we'll go Domino. Seatin kindly helped me. Getting bad crystal pulls. Not progressing at all, and I'm on the last chapter of 5.2. I think the kind of main thing to identify, man, is what you're dying to. Because even without some of the best crystal pulls, like, it's still within the realm of possibility to get the collector down. So yeah, what are some of your top champions? What you dying to? I need a little bit more information in order to give you some good advice, my friend. But the best thing a lot of people do as a progressing player is figure out, okay, what am I dying to? Am I not very good at evading? Am I not very good at parrying? Are there certain attacks, certain nodes that I can't really play around? And then look up some strategies, figure out how to play around them cleverly with your champions, and just see how you could potentially move forward. You think the $1 crystal will return this year? Maybe 5-star for $1? Oh, I'd hope so, man. That would be way too good. But I hope so, man. That would be really good to see. At least the 4-star one. Even a 4-star one, man, would be sick for some of the top champions that we've had this year. And Devin Moore, thank you very much for the super chat, man. Certainly do appreciate it, mate. Okay, should we go Captain America Infinity War or Domino? Let's go for Domino if we can. Rank 5 Domino, good for 100% Labrum. She's pretty good, man. Definitely in, like, kind of the top 5, top 10 options, I would say. I thought I was playing Cap Infinity War there with a combo that I just threw. It's a little bit silly. Oh, there we go. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. That champion is by far the easiest final boss that there has ever been, man. And I think Chapter 4, just comparatively speaking, has been made a lot easier than some of the previous challenges. Apart from maybe the ones that had life transfer, because those ones are just like a little bit too easy. But there we go, 100% rewards. We've got everything. What a great time, man. What a great time. So let's go ahead. Grab that cheeky little screenshot there. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a bit of a break, but I think I'll be back somewhere between 6:30 and 7, probably around 7 for a crystal opening. Just working on a domino video now as well. So thank you all for tuning into the live stream today. Just a bit of a chill one this evening. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, take care, and we'll see you all very soon on the channel.